Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I hope all of you are doing okay. So today we're going to talk about the 16th episode of the last season of進撃の巨人or Attack on Titans. I knew that this season wouldn't have only 16 episodes. There was absolutely no way. Everything, there's too much things that are not known in the plot, too much things that need to be entangled. There was absolutely no way that this season would have only 16 episodes. Absolutely no way. And that's what happened. They announced a second part for this winter, I believe. So we are going to wait a little bit for the end of Shinkeki no Kyojin. And honestly, I'm kind of happy about it because I don't want it to end right now. I don't want it to end yet. It would be too soon. Like, any time is too soon anyway, but still. So what happened in this first part, in the first part of the last season? A lot, actually. Well, the plot, it seems like the plot of the story totally changed. We went from we want to kill all Titans to we want to be free-ish, or we want to abolish segregation or something like that. The stakes are not the same anymore. The characters are not the same anymore too. Eren went through a hell of a transformation as a character. He went from this guy who was always angry and always emotional and always screaming everywhere that he wanted to kill all Titans to someone calm and cold and who is kind of ahead of everyone in terms of like plans and stuff like that. It looks like he's kind of above everyone in thinking that he knows stuff that most people don't know. So yeah, he seems a little bit far from everyone in the story. Him and Zig, I refuse to call him Zeke, Zig. He went through a lot of transformation. Armin too, who couldn't wait to see what was outside the walls and got to actually see and feel the sea to end up in the total war, total shit show, and ended up doing stuff that even himself didn't think he was capable of, I am sure. Mikasa, however, I think among those three characters, she's the one who has the less character development. I think that it is going to come soon, since a revelation was made or something like that. I think it's going to come soon. I hope it is going to. I was talking about this character with a friend of mine a few months ago, and we were saying that it's kind of a shame that even though her character like Mikasa is really badass and everyone likes her, it's kind of a shame that her character was made around a guy, a man. And I know you're probably gonna like turn your eyes or something, but it's just the truth. Even though she's really interesting, she's really badass, and she's the strongest among them all. And I was told that this status of her will change later. Still, if we like make it simple, it's yet again another female character that was made around a male character. Yeah, it's the only problem I have with her, and because of that, she didn't have much character development. Maybe except during maybe the second or the third season when she tried to kill Reina and Bertold. And in the third season, when she had to actually kill people, she was like asking herself, was it a good thing to do? Or in the second season, she was wondering, can I really kill my friends, even if it's for Eren? But in the end, her point of view, the way she behaves didn't really change. I feel like it didn't really change. But anyway. It's getting too long. All of the characters have changed. We lost one character that we loved a lot, like Sasha. Her death is a really sad thing. And we learned in this last episode, this 16th episode, that Eren and Zeke's plan was to eradicate. We already knew it from like the last episode, like the 15 episode, but it was made clear now that their goal was to eradicate like aliens from Earth. Which is a, a solution, I guess. But if we think about it a little bit more physiologically, this is a solution, but this is not the best solution. It's far from being the best solution because you're going to eradicate a whole people because you think that because it feels like they think that the problem on Earth and the reason why there are so many wars is because of aliens, which is not because like they did anything wrong with anything, but because they're here and they're titans, and either they will kill people or either people will use them to go at war. And in one hand, I kind of understand that from the point of view of someone who went through this. Maybe it might be the case, but to me, this is not really a solution since the problem here is not only aliens people. The problem is that's just how humans are. Even if you remove aliens from the surface of Earth, at the end of the day, I think after a few decades, they're all still going to find someone or some people to hate on and a reason to go at war. So you only removing the problem for a while, but not forever. I don't. If your goal, the goal that they said they have, is to save Earth, like save the world, and stop all wars. If you're gonna do that by just removing what you think is a problem from Earth, it is not going to work. It's not going to work because the core problem here is actually like human beings. It's not gonna stop as long as there are humans on this Earth. It's just not gonna stop. So you're gonna just stop the problem for a while and then it's going to come back. Only with other people. That's absolutely it. You won't be there to suffer from it. If you have the mindset that not existing is to be saved from all the sufferings that you have to go through when you live, then yes, maybe you're being saved, but you're not saving the world. You are just saving aliens from the misery of Earth or something like that. And this is also kind of fucked up because you have no real right to decide whether or not a whole tribe has to leave or not. So it's a little bit fishy. It's a little bit tricky. As I said, or maybe I didn't say it, but yeah, I think that in進撃の巨人right now there is no right or wrong answer. Yeah, it's confusing. It's yeah, there's no real people at fault now, and they're all just fighting for no reason. It's absurd, and I think that this is the overall message of進撃の巨人for the moment. And now, according to what we've seen during this episode, and also the teaser for the second part, this is going to be much more complicated. I feel like it's going to be much more complicated in the future. Like, in Zeke's like memory integration point, is it really his memory or someone else's memory? Didn't think about that. He saw a little girl with blonde hair, interrogation point. I think her hair was blonde, I'm not sure, yeah, whatever. And in the teaser, I think that this girl is the same girl, and I think that this girl is the same girl that was in the teaser for the second season. And I might go crazy with theories on進撃の巨人, seriously. I don't want to say anything on the internet because I know that some bastards could just come out of nowhere and be like, yes, it's that, or no, it's not that, and I don't want to be spoiled. So I'm just gonna shut up, but I have some theories, and I'm just not gonna say anything. But yeah, this Yes. This season was, this first part was full of emotion, full of revelation, full of everything. I loved it. I really loved it. And I'll have to talk about the animation, which I've talked about like in my previous videos. This is my final note on that, except if something like horrible happens again or anything. I would just say, although the animation for this season wasn't bad at all, I will admit that it was above the average of everything that we have right now. Although it wasn't bad, I am still gonna say that I was disappointed. I saw some real bullshit during this season. Like, drawings that were actually ugly. And not even in scenes like, in scenes where people were moving. And yeah, I just couldn't get, it's just the CGI too, I just couldn't get over it. The staging was not that either. Not that it was not good, but compared to what we had before, it was just not at the same level. And yes, wood animation had its defaults. When you compare what Wish did to Wit did to Mappa, I think that the character design is much more better in Mappa Studio, but the rest is just, I'm not gonna say meh, because as I told you, it's better than most shows that we have, but it wasn't the same as the previous seasons. I didn't feel as much excitement as in other seasons. And I feel like it's a shame, and I hope that they will have more time in the future to do this last season correctly. I hope that they will. This last part, sorry, correctly. I hope that they will. And when I can already hear people say to me, yes, but it's because they didn't have time. They only had 6 months, and Jujutsu Kaisen at the same time. And I'm gonna say yes, but as a viewer, it's not my problem. As a viewer, I shouldn't be worried about does the studio have time or not. This shouldn't be any of my concern. As a viewer, I'm just here to watch and to enjoy something that is given to me. And if it's not as high level as what I had previously, I have the right to complain. So yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, make sure to like it. Subscribe for more. Bye!